This is the second coding video on the timer game. In the previous video, we set up our variables and our check for high score. We set up the button being clicked to increase our variable by 1, and what we're looking at now is continuing the programming with our timer. So when we receive that start broadcast here, and we added a forever loop, we want a conditional statement, and what we want is an if-else statement. So if our timer equals 0, there we go, if our timer equals 0, what do we want to have happen? Well, we want to set our timer to 0, and we also want to hide our button, making it so the player cannot continue to play. So that's why we originally programmed that show up here, knowing that we were eventually going to hide it. Well, else happens, we want to run our clock. And the way we run a clock, like we've seen in other videos, we've done our wait command, and we've done our timer to change by 1. But we're going to count down on this one. So we're going to change it by a -1. So now you're going to see what happens is we get to play. Our timer is set at 5 seconds. Now it disappears and I'm no longer able to click and start my score. So with 24 clicks, my timer is done. Did not meet the high score, so we didn't check that. So again, I can play, and I got 28 clicks, and again, it took it away for the end of the game. So we stopped that timer at 0. Now, some things that you could do is we could change our variables. You know, we could do something like that, and then we could do our high score over here and our timer here to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So now that we take a look, that same game is being played, and we could again just adjust things. But this is just, again, a simple click game. I would hope that you could be able to use this logic and this idea to expand on for yours.